Yo, what's going on? It's Joe back here again with another one here on Joe Talks. Before we get into it, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. But anyways, as y'all can tell by the title, yes, Treyarch, Activision, whatever you want to call it, they're actually listening. But it's unfortunate. The only reason they're listening, though, it's not because of what we want. It's not because of what we want. Let's just keep it real. It's because Battlefield 6 is kind of looking dangerous now in Call of Duty's eyes. So let's talk about it. But anyways, for those of y'all that don't know, they came out yesterday announcing that they supposedly completely removed skill-based matchmaking. That's great, and I hope it's true, and I hope they keep it that way. They also did some other little things. They also are going to reduce the aim assist, and they're going to make it to where you stay in the same lobby. So say like you play against someone and they, I don't know, say you lose and say you want to try to beat them, you know, instead of throwing you in a completely different lobby after every game, you can now stay in the same lobby, just like the old CODs. That's great. I'm going to be honest. That is a positive, but it's just unfortunate that it took another game to, you know, kind of pressure them into doing that. And just because their numbers were looking so bad. So that just goes to show you that if we as consumers don't like the product and don't, I don't know, show numbers for the company, then they're gonna make changes. That's just how it is. I'm gonna be honest, they don't care about consumers like us. They don't. They just care about sales. And as of right now, it's looking kind of scary for them with Battlefield 6. I'm just being honest. That's the whole reason why they went and removed skill-based matchmaking, so-called. And yes, I'm using quotes because who is not to say that they're just going to add it back or say next year's Call of Duty will have it. Because next year, I'm pretty sure, is Infinity Ward. And Infinity Ward's already known for making garbage Call of Duties. I'm just being honest. So it wouldn't surprise me if they came and announced, oh, well, we're bringing back skill-based matchmaking. So, I mean, that just goes to show you that, you know, numbers don't lie. They don't care about the consumers. But this is a positive, though. I'm not going to lie. This is a positive. Me, personally, I'm still not going to get the game. But for people that do play and do all that, it seems kind of cool. So it's just very curious to see what's going to happen. And like I said, I hope they keep it. I hope it's just not, oh, well, we're just announcing it that it's going to be at launch, but a month, 2 months into the game, oh, we're just going to add it back. That would really piss me off. That's the main reason why I'm not getting it. Maybe if next year's Call of Duty doesn't have skill-based matchmaking and all that, and I have time to play it, I might get next year's, but I'm not getting this year's. Even though in my previous vid that I dropped, it's not a terrible game. It's just not for me. I'm not going to get a game that I'm trying to force myself to like and force myself to play, especially with game prices now. Games are too expensive now to be buying games and to have you not like them. So I'm good with Black Ops 7. This is a step in the right direction. I hope they continue doing this. But yeah, I'm curious what everyone else thinks. Me personally, I like it, and like I said, I see it being good. But there's still so much more that could be changed to make Call of Duty like how it used to be. I would like it to go back to that gritty war fighter shooter game. It's still not that. It's still very animated. You got robot characters. It's too much in the future. That's just me. I know a lot of people surprisingly like the futuristic Call of Duties, but me personally, I'm not too big on them. I like that, you know, just full-on gritty war shooter. That's what I like. And that's why I feel like Battlefield is still going to outsell Call of Duty. Yeah, skill-based matchmaking is going to get more people to buy it, but I don't see it, you know. I mean, maybe Call of Duty could beat Battlefield 6 still with just that announcement. Who knows? But there's still a lot of things to fix. And also the skins. I wouldn't be surprised if they add more skins and do all that. But, you know, just have to wait and see. But this is a step in the right direction. I'm really surprised they ended up doing this because I'm surprised they actually listen to the people. Because whoever their data guy is, this is all I keep hearing about. The data guy said this. The data guy said this. Well, supposedly the data guy doesn't know his own data. Because if he ran a data test and skill-based matchmaking won the data test to where people like that more than no skill-based matchmaking, then I mean, I'm surprised. And then for the people that supposedly did the test for them or whatever, they're not casual players. I can say that, because if you're a casual player, you're not trying to load into a MLG Pro match every game. That's just all I'm saying, because people like me that go to work, can't be on the game every day, say you took a couple days off and then you hop back on the game, you're gonna play like garbage and you're probably gonna quit. That's why I haven't bought a Call of Duty in years. I can't remember the last time I played a Call of Duty. This was my first Call of Duty I actually played. I haven't even been playing the free betas year to year. I haven't played it. I can't remember the last Call of Duty. I think the last Call of Duty I got and tried was Cold War. And then, like I said, the skill-based matchmaking ruined it. I was loading in the games and I was just getting destroyed because I'm not someone to be on the game every day like that and, getting my skill up. I might take 3-4 days off and hop back on, and then I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Like, that's just how it is. But like I previously said, this is a step in the right direction, and I hope the right direction continues. I hope they don't start veering off a cliff again, but only time will tell. And I hope, hey, I'll say this, man. Say you announce something like this, it better stay the whole game. Because I'll say this, because that's another reason why I'm not getting the game, because I can already see them doing this. Because hey, they don't like being wrong. I'm just being honest. They don't like being wrong, man. So I can see this happening. Probably about a month or for sure maybe sometime next year. I wouldn't be surprised if they came out and announced, oh, well, our data shows that skill-based matchmaking was the better option, so we're adding it back. It's only, like these gaming companies are crazy. And honestly, say they do that, and then people that bought that game, for that reason specifically, that they eliminated skill-based matchmaking, I'd try to sue. Hey, it might sound funny and it might sound stupid, but I'd try to sue, man. Like I say, these games are getting too pricey to be telling lies just to make people get the game, just to make a major update after someone already bought the game, man. Like a good, decent number of people came together and wanted to take them to court. Say they end up doing something like that. Hey, who knows? They might end up winning, because that's false advertisement. Advertising something to where, oh, the game is going to run like this, no skill involved at all, like no skill-based matchmaking. And then a few months later, go back to the thing that everyone hated after you already sold them a product. Like, I can just see them doing that, but who knows? Only time will tell. All I know is I'm not going to be the one affected by it. Like I said, it was a great announcement they did, but it's still not enough to get me to buy it. But I know probably a lot of people out there are like, wow, I'm pre-ordering it now. I'm getting it. Well, that's good for you. Like I said in my previous vid, that's going to be linked at the end of the on screen at the end of the video, and I might even put it in the description. I'm not sure, but what I said in my previous vid is. The game was smooth. The game ran smooth. I had no issues. The hit detection was good. The headshots felt good. Like the movement. And I'm going to be honest, like when I watched the trailer, I'm like, oh, this movement's going to be garbage. I actually liked it. It was kind of fun. Like it caught me by surprise. The beta completely caught me by surprise. It really did. But yeah, the movement was smooth. Like the game felt smooth for just a beta. I'm being honest. It felt smooth. At least for me. I was hearing a lot of people having issues with it. I fortunately didn't have any issues. I didn't have any connection issues or anything like that. During my first stream though, the game like froze completely on me. I'm not sure what that was, but that was my only, I guess, issue I had with the game. But yeah, hopefully they keep it like this, and hopefully next year's Call of Duty doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, because if it doesn't, I might actually be looking to get it. But who knows? GTA 6 should be out next year, so I might just be playing that nonstop. That's why I'm not really tripping about buying a new game, because hey, May will be here before you know it, unless Rockstar drop the ball and postpone it again, which they better not. GTA 6, come on, man. I need a new game to play. But anyways, that's it for this vid. I'm curious to see what y'all think about this. And yeah, and then if people think it's a good move, which I mean, most people should think it's a good move. And yeah, let's just go from there. But anyways, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the vid. If you want, check out any vids that pop up here on screen. That would also be appreciated. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.